Hello and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your January 2020 Virgo reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Um, First off, thank you for being here. I'm excited about this new year for you all and for myself. I'm not I'm not wasting time. I'm channeling. I'm getting quite a few messages. Like it's so many messages for you guys right now. I'm gonna let these clear up. Okay, so somebody is afraid of something, but I want to let you know that you're protected. You're protected. That person that you think wants to hurt you can't hurt you as long as you stay positive and you stay within the realm of where you know you're supposed to be. Don't let anybody take you outside yourself or outside your comfort zone. Okay, not sure who that was for, but I'm guessing you clicked on here and you needed to hear that. Okay, so this is going to be your wealth, your love, and your personal growth. Okay? So far, out of my readings this month, this is the only one that I've been able to do the way I normally do them. If you have a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in another sign, I suggest you go watch it because I've been getting a lot of very detailed downloads for them. Yours is the first one, and of course, it's a Virgo that will let me do everything in the order I had planned out. So we're jumping right into wealth, okay? Okay. You have the Star card. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And you have the Magnus. This is going to be a great month. This is a great start. Whatever to the year, to the decade. You're shining a light on yourself and you're pouring abundance all over yourself. This month you'll be understanding more of who you are. And you're going to stop fighting it. You're going to stop fighting it. You're going to stop wasting your precious gifts on people that don't deserve it. You're going to stop giving so much of yourself that till it hurts. You're going to elevate into your God or your goddess. You're focusing in on you right now. And that is amazing. You're not worried about how other people look at you or how it makes other people feel. You understand that some people may be hurt by it, but that's just a risk you're willing to take for you right now, and that's not a bad thing. And it's not even necessarily that they're hurt by you not by you focusing on you. They're just shocked at the change because you haven't in so long. You see yourself as a whole meal right now, or you will. You're losing that fire, that passion that you had for putting others before you put yourself. You're losing your martyr role. For some of you had a very large martyr role, like you would martyr yourself or make yourself out. What's another way to put that? You put yourself last so that people could feel like you were like Mother Teresa. Like you needed that. You needed that. You needed that approval. Some of you had a very bad approval addiction, and you're healing from that. You're letting that go, and you're letting it go quickly. And you're ready to manifest your true life, and you're putting you first. You're tapping into your inner magician. And this is regarding your wealth. So maybe some of you were taking care of people that you're no longer taking care of this year. Or at least this month. You're bringing forth those things that you wanted. For those of you that wanted a new car, you're actually going to the lot. And you're picking out the car. And you're getting in the car. Some of you will be driving away with the car. Others of you will be prepping to drive away with the car. Same thing with a home. Same thing. Honestly, a lot of it, I don't see it as being material. Material wealth is coming. You're going to be calling those things too. But your true wealth is finding, is exploring the greatness of you. Okay, Virgo, I see you. So let's look at your love life. Okay, so those of you who watch my channel know I'm a very intuitive reader. This is, I keep this card in the deck. Sometimes they put an extra card in the deck, and I keep it. It's my blank slate card. It means that all things are possible. You're in the creating phase right now. All things are possible. Like, there's nothing definite about your love life at the moment. You're too busy working on you. That makes sense. You're building, you're working on you. You're letting go of things that don't serve you and people who want you to fit in a box. You are way too passionate about someone else's vision for themselves, so much so that you couldn't be passionate about yours. That's for some of you. Okay. So, but I see, even though it's a blank slate, you're building it and you're going to build it well. You got the Ten of Disc, which is, yes, it's wealth, it's prosperity. You'll have prosperity and love. Somebody wants to give to you. Like, give you time, give you energy, give you thoughtfulness. Somebody's just waiting to pour into you. And there may be more than one person that's waiting to pour into you. And I'm hearing somebody who you wanted to pour into you for a long time and they just haven't in the way that you wanted them to. And you're completely unbothered. You think it's great, it's nice, but you're not losing focus of you. You're stable and you're happy in your love life. Some of you are dating and some of you are in relationships. Either way, it doesn't matter. If you're in relationships, it doesn't mean you're ending them. It might mean you're stepping away from them for a while because you need to focus on other things. It might mean that you and your partner are going to have a deeper level of understanding. Or some of you are just going to wipe this slate completely clean. You're tired of making it work. Some of you feel like you could just be, you're happy alone. You're in love with you right now. So you're happy with or without someone. So if they want to go, you're going to let them go. And if they want to stay, that's a personal choice. But you're going to be very honest and you're going to be very open and you're going to be very upfront with them. Because you want to keep your slate clean. Let's look at personal growth. You're learning not to worry so much this month, which falls right in line with everything else. You're learning you're learning how to let that shit go. You're not worried. You're not worried about instability. Virgos like to know what's happening next. Earth signs like to know. They like to be grounded. You're not worried at all. You're learning not to worry. You're learning to trust yourself. You're learning that you can manifest. You're learning to stay on the higher vibration. That's awesome. And because of that, you'll be stable. When you stop worrying so much about stability, you become stable. And you're learning to see the God or the goddess in you. How you can give. You're going to learn how to give without overgiving. You're going to learn to give to yourself first this month. That's the lesson the Spirit wants you to learn. Give to you first. See how great you are. Okay. You're going to have quite a few emotional days, possibly with the Pisces. That's hilarious. I'm a Virgo sun and a Pisces moon. So that's why I'm thinking that, because for me, that would mean that I am going to have a lot of emotional days with myself. But some of you are going to have a lot of emotional days. You're going to be doing a lot of learning. I see reading, but it might not even be reading. It might just be watching YouTube videos, taking notes, journaling, figuring out what you want to do. Not anything that's stubborn or difficult. You're not dealing with it. You're looking away from it. And you're trying to focus on the peaceful parts of life. There will be arguments. There will be people that want to fight with you. And you'll just be that balance. Don't let anybody make you step outside yourself. That's what they want. Don't let them make you step outside of your character. You're changing who you are. You're seeing your greatness, and everybody's not going to like it. You're manifesting more for you and doing more for you than you are for anybody else this month. And some people aren't going to like it because they're not used to it, and they're going to try to pull you outside yourself with like arguments over small things that really don't matter. And you'll be disappointed in them because of it. That's probably where these emotions are coming from. You want them to be happy for you and happy for your newfound oneness with self and your growth, your personal growth, but they're not. And you'll be disappointed in them. But you're not going to let them interfere. It might not for long. You might have a couple of bad days where you're thinking about it often and you're sad about it and you feel it so much, so heavily. And then you're just going to look away from it. And you're going to see it for what it is. And you go right back to love. You'll remember to be love. And again, I'm still seeing this Piscean, Gemini, water, Cancer energy to where this person is very difficult, or this energy is very difficult for you. And it eventually turns itself around because you stay in your own character. Because you stay in tune with who you are. It'll work itself out. Yeah. It'll work itself out as long as you stay in tune with who you are and don't let people keep you outside of your character. Just because you step outside of it for a little while doesn't mean you have to stay outside of your character. Bounce back to her. Okay? Bounce back to your star card. Bounce back to remembering your divine. Remembering who you are. Let's look at our oracle decks. So today I pulled a card from our Moonology deck. Let's see what our spirits have to say to us. Full moon in Aquarius. She even looks like the Virgo. Look how in tune you are. Show the world the real you. I know it's the Aquarius symbol, but it also Look at her in the moon and see, you see the Virgo in her, right? That's perfect. And it's on like a purpley blue moon, which means it's rare and divine. And it's pouring into self. There's no one else there. If you look at the way the water's flowing, it's flowing back into her. She's pouring out and into herself. She's pouring out and into herself. And that's what you're going to be doing for most of this month. Pouring into you, getting ready for the new year. And that is amazing. You're going to keep it up. And I hope you keep it into next month. I hope we keep it into next month. Because that truly has been how my month has started. Like, I'm kind of sick right now. If you can't tell, my voice is kind of raspy. But you're going to... And it's basically because I've been doing so much inner work, so much self-work for me. One of these situations, this person that's going to disappoint you, it's going to be unexpected, so it might sting a little. But you don't want to lose the beauty and the romance in life. You're going to want to focus more on the good in you than the negative things that people may say about you, because you start to focus more on you and less on them. You're just going to have to detach from some things and be yourself and accept whatever's coming for you. Because great things are coming, but it can't come for you if you're being, if you won't open yourself up to it. Maybe someone needs to let go of you and you need to allow them to. This might be a person that has held on to you, that you know needs to let you go. And you're going to have to be the bigger person, and you're going to have to tell them, okay, you got to let me go, and they're going to be upset. Ooh. Sorry. They're going to be upset. But they'll appreciate it in the long run. Sorry for the camera moving, y'all. But we're 17 minutes in, so I'm not starting over. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You're going to have to take some responsibility for you and your choices, and you're going to have to be very open, upfront about them, and be okay with it. It's okay if people get mad at you. They'll be all right. As long as you're not upset with you and you're doing what's right for you, you're going to stay in this mode. So I also pulled a card this time from the Orisha Tarot deck. I've been doing that for this January. I think I'm going to show you more of them this year in 2020. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you. I really do. If no one's told you today, Thgood which appreciates you watching, okay? So, holy goodness. So, the card that you got, this is basically the God card. This is the card of Obatala. He is the, if you were ever gonna equate an Orisha with the Christian or Western version of God, that would be it. So you basically got the God card. I did a video on Yamaya, and this was her husband. He is the creator of all the other Orishas. And he was married to her. They were their children, for the most part. You know, there's some different stories to that, but for the most part, that's the general assumption. And there's a younger version of him and an older version of him. So if you were looking at this, a lot of you don't know who the Orishas are, and I'll do Orisha videos separately. This would be the equivalent of Jesus in human form, God in human, no, okay, God in human form, and God in heaven. It's just at different stages in life. Either way, still God. You're very wise. You're going to be very gentle. You're going to have a lot of mental clarity, and you're going to be able to bring those things that be not. You're going to be able to call those as though they were. You're going to be able to manifest your desires. And everything you want that's good is coming. If we go back to this, if we go back to the beginning of your reading, you had a blank slate. The beginning of your reading, pulling it back out, just because there's been so much said in between. In your finances, you're granting your own wishes. In your love life, you have a blank slate. You're creating your own love. In personal growth, you're learning to be unbothered, not worried. The stars say you should show the person, the world, the real you. Be you. And the Orishas say you have the backing of Obatala. You have the backing of God. You have, they say the universe has your back. The universe has your back. God has your back. Your ancestors are surrounding you and pushing you forward. It's time to get it done. If you were ever going to create, now is the time to do it. You're in the energy to do it. It's time to focus on you, Virgo. You nurture everybody else. It's time to nurture yourself. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Again, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you need a personal reading to figure out what next steps to take, please go to my website, thegoodwitch.com, and you can schedule your own reading on your own time frame. Just go in, click the button, the calendar will drop, you pick your date and your time, okay? Peace, love, light, and in your case, creativity. It's time for you to create, Virgo. Peace.